Well, good Thursday afternoon, everybody. We do have a winter storm watch in effect. It is in effect through Friday with some snow, mix, some sleet coming in here through mid-afternoon, maybe even a touch of rain as well. And then we're actually going to go back to some fluffier snow later on Friday into the evening hours before we clear out for the weekend. 27 degrees, partly cloudy skies outside the BTV studios, and we're generally in the 20s across most of New England, the exception being down towards the south coast, parts of the Cape, or in the low to mid-30s, especially as you get down towards the south coast of Connecticut. That's a sign, by the way, of some winds in the mid-levels of the atmosphere that are coming up over the ocean, and that's going to complicate things a little bit in our forecast. Talk about that in just a moment. This is pretty much all Virga right now, just a hint that the atmosphere is slowly getting ready for a storm system here, but we still have a little time to go. Winter storm warnings in effect for a good chunk of central in northern Massachusetts, most of New Hampshire, Vermont, parts of Maine as well. That's where we pretty much know for sure we got a decent snowstorm coming. Winter weather advisories in effect for parts of Connecticut, where we know for sure we're going to have a mix going on. And then we have a winter storm watch for our area. It's a little bit rare this close to a storm to still be under a watch. Typically, the Weather Service will kind of decide if it's going to be a warning or an advisory by now. There's still a lot of question marks for our area in particular. I'm going to kind of show you why and give you my thoughts here in a moment. Nothing in effect for the islands. I don't think this is a major snowstorm by any stretch of the imagination down by the Cape or the islands. The storm is getting together, though. We do have some snow, even some thunder snow and thunder sleet going on in parts of the southern plains right now, with some rain into Virginia and then turning into snow as we move up the coastline. And all of this is heading into our area, and we'll be here overnight tonight into Friday morning. Now, here's what's going on. So we have the primary low. It's down. It will be down towards West Virginia as we go overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. It's moving off to the north and east. Notice the primary low is going to the west of our area. If this just continued on its merry way, we would have snow, change to rain, and we'd be just about done. But we have a cold area of high pressure in eastern Canada that's going to be kind of blocking things a bit and funneling that colder air down. At the same time, we have a new low pressure that's going to be forming south of New England and tracking off to our south and east. If this was the track and this was all that was going on, we'd be primarily a snowstorm here, but that's not it. Because this low is still kind of together, it's funneling a little bit of warmer air in the mid-levels of the atmosphere, and we also have a little bit of warmer air coming in off the ocean. That's why things are a bit confusing and a bit complicated for our forecast, because we have colder air above, we'll have a little bit warmer air in the middle, and then colder air down again at the ground. That means a bit of a winter soup here for our weather on Friday, to borrow John Luck's terminology here. So here's the map tomorrow morning, where we have a thumping of some decent snow here right during the morning commute. Then we have some sleet, maybe a little bit of freezing rain, and it's probably raining down the Cape by tomorrow morning. And then as all this pushes off to the east, some cold air will move in, and we'll have a fresh coating of some fluffier snow again by Friday evening. When all is said and done, what does this mean for our area? I think Bridgewater is very close to that 6-inch line. I'm going to call for 3 to 6, but we'll be right on that border, 6 to 9 as we go north of our area up towards Boston. Once you get north of Boston into southern New Hampshire, that's really your best chance to see amounts up towards a foot of snow. Notice we'll have less down towards the Cape and Islands and also south coast of Connecticut, where that warmer air is. The Weather Service is going to tell you that this is an area of uncertainty for us, so we're going to have to monitor this. The reason why is that snowfall tomorrow morning will be coming in at the rate of 1 to 2 inches per hour. So really, when we change to sleet is a huge question mark, because if I'm wrong by an hour or two, that could be a difference of 4 inches of snow. So that's why we're going to have to monitor this in the morning. But I think a target amount right now of about 6 inches for the Bridgewater area seems fair. A little less to the south, a little more off to the north. So for tonight, we start off cloudy, snow developing, especially after midnight. Temperatures generally in the teens and 20s from north to south. Tomorrow, we start with snow. We mix with sleet, maybe even a bit of rain, and then probably back to snow by the end of the day. Temperatures generally very close to freezing north and west, a little bit warmer off to the south and east. Look at Hyannis, a high of 40 degrees. So that tells you down there that some rain will definitely be involved. So it's a wintry mix for sure on Friday. We will clear out, have a nice Saturday on tap if you're thinking about some skiing perhaps, or February vacation. We'll get some nice fresh snow and a nice snowpack for skiers up north for your Saturday. Sunday, we will have a cold front coming through Sunday night, and I think there's a chance that we may see a bit of a repeat of what we had last Saturday night with a chance of maybe a snow squall or two. So keep that in the back of your mind. That will be later Sunday evening, and then we'll clear out, and it'll be cold here for your Monday.